Brian, nice playing in with a 3 under 67, I guess. What thoughts on the golf course and the way you played today?
Yeah, a golf course is fun, especially after last week. Getting beaten up a little bit and come here, and it's still tricky. Obviously, the greens are small. They started to firm up nicely today, and but you feel like you've got some room around here, and you've got to manoeuvre your ball really well. And I did that really well the front nine, and kind of hung on a little bit on that on my back nine, the front nine, and 3 under looks like a pretty decent score out there this morning.
So it sounds like what you just said, the driving was the thing that stood out for you the most today?
Yeah, I drove it really good on the back nine, kept it in play a lot, gave myself plenty of chances, and bar a couple of 3 putts on 1 and 3. I had a lot of good stuff, and a couple of times when I was in trouble later on my back nine, I got it up and down for par, and you've got to do that around here. It's going to be pretty easy to miss greens with them being small and firm.
Your story with the pneumonia after Hilton Head, and then going home to New Zealand, having a baby, coming back for the PGA Championship on a really, really difficult golf course. How did you go through that process and then play there well enough to have a good week there?
Yeah, I was a bit surprised I had pneumonia. I felt awful at the Masters on the weekend and tried to play Hilton Head and had nothing left, and just thought I'm just run down, tired. Maybe a chest infection or something, and went home and got told I got pneumonia, and it kind of explained why I felt so bad. And to be honest, it took a couple of weeks to get over that. It was quite nice just putting the clubs away completely and being dad at home. And when I started to feel better, then number 2 was born, little Margot, and spent probably 10 days not getting as much sleep as I'd like, and definitely had to manage the time well in preparation. I didn't play a lot of golf in the lead up to the PGA, and to be honest, I wasn't expecting that much, but I was kind of hoping being mentally fresh would sort of make up for it, and it definitely did. I played pretty bad the first round, but got away with it and had a really good score, and then actually played a lot better Friday through Sunday and didn't quite put a score together, but I kind of felt like the game was really close, and it showed today.
And that led you to becoming eligible for a special temporary membership of the tour, which you have accepted, and this is your first event as a special temporary member. Congratulations. What's the plan going forward as far as your scheduling?
I haven't quite figured that out, but I mean it was a big goal this year to get that. I knew I was going to get some starts from the top 50, and to get it done, I think in 7 events if you count Hilton Head, and pretty happy to do that. And I've got some opportunities now, later in the year, and I guess the goal for next year is to get a full PGA Tour card, and whether that's getting it through the DP World Tour, and I'm sitting okay on the money list there, up to this point, or whether it's getting it through top 125. I've kind of got a foot in each camp at the moment, so it kind of depends on how I play the next few weeks, on what the schedule's going to be going forward.
And when you came here, I'm assuming that you hadn't played here before until Tuesday when you got your first look at the course. When you went around, did you get a good feeling from the setup and whether it suited your eye, and does it sort of compare to anything that you've seen before?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the golf course on Tuesday. It reminds me of home a little bit, apart from the grass. We don't get Bermuda grass at all in New Zealand, but I've played a fair bit of it in Aussie and a bit of it in Florida in the past, so it doesn't feel too foreign. But the sort of tight dog leg kind of hitting across fairways, that's something we get a lot in New Zealand, and what I grew up playing, so I kind of enjoy the style of golf. And I sort of took the theory I was going to take the golf course on a little bit, hit driver a lot, and I drove it really good today and sort of took advantage of it.
Thanks a lot. Good luck for the rest of the week.
Thanks, Mike.